In this video, we're gonna cover the dirty truth about dropshipping that no guru wants to tell you. Most people making videos on dropshipping try to make it seem like a get-rich-quick scheme and intentionally leave out all the hard or time-consuming parts of the business. Typically, this is because their incentive isn't to level with you 100%, it's to make it seem as easy as possible so that they can sell you a course or their service. And I'm not opposed to selling courses. I do. There's nothing wrong with packaging information up and selling it as an accelerated path to achievable results. But it's also important to always look a step deeper. When you're looking for mentors, quality information, and who to actually listen to in a world where everyone seems to be an expert, ask yourself two different questions. Has this person actually achieved the results that I want? And what is this person's underlying incentive for telling me what it is that they're telling me? Answering both of those questions will give you a better idea of who to take advice from. Don't get me wrong, dropshipping is phenomenal. It's literally the best business that I've ever come across, which is why I pivoted my entire e-commerce business to dropshipping in 2021. But there are certainly some challenges that you might face along the way. So let's break down the benefits and the drawbacks of dropshipping so you can better understand what it'll actually take you to succeed. Now, dropshipping gets a bad rep for being a get-rich-quick scheme because it can sound way too easy when you're introduced to it. You don't need a warehouse to store inventory. You don't need to make large purchase orders in bulk ahead of time before ever selling a product. You don't need to ship or fulfill orders yourself. You don't need much money to start at all. And you have location freedom because you can run a dropshipping business from anywhere in the world. While all of these things make it sound easy, that's not always the case entirely. For all of these reasons, the truth is it's an extremely low barrier to entry because anyone with a computer anywhere in the world can start a dropshipping business. Therefore, the level of competition can be super high and profit margins can evaporate super quickly, even on the hottest of products and on entire marketplaces as a whole. And despite what the latest YouTube dropshipping trend might have you believe, dropshipping is nothing new either. Companies have been doing this for ages in the retail space. The internet just makes it more accessible for people like you and me. Ultimately, dropshipping is simply a method of fulfillment. And another drawback of the business model is that typically your profit margins are lower than other e-commerce businesses. This is due to the fact that you're leveraging other people's inventory, other people's logistics, and other online traffic, whether that's organically from a website for free, like for example, Facebook Marketplace, Amazon, or eBay, or paying for traffic using ads like Shopify, for example. And that cost of traffic can be extremely expensive, trust me, which is why I don't recommend Shopify dropshipping to beginners or really anyone, honestly. Since this is the most popular form of dropshipping, I wanted to break it down for you. If you're running ads on popular ad platforms like TikTok, Facebook, or Google, in order to buy traffic to your product listings, it's extremely difficult to stay profitable consistently. And while the reward for finding a profitable product and profitable campaign that drives sales successfully is very high, that reward can be short-lived since often other competitors will then flood into the market and drive your ad costs up relatively fast once they realize it's working for you. Not to mention it can cost you hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars even, to realistically test the product and even find out if it's profitable or not in the first place. Meaning you can waste thousands of dollars just testing products with no promise of ever finding a winner, just a hope. And most dropshipping videos would have you believe that you can test products for as little as $20 or $50 and then shut off the campaign if it's not working. But that is never going to be enough data overall to make an informed decision about whether a product and a campaign that you're running it to is a winner or not. And other videos would even have you believe that you can just scale a store simply by using organic TikTok posts, which might get you some sales, but it won't be that many. I've actually been testing both of these techniques for the past 2 months in the background. I spent a few $1,000s on ads and I've probably created 10 or so theme pages and posted hundreds of times to each one. So this is drawing from actual experience. Also, I'm not brand new to this. I have extensive experience running ads on both Facebook and on Google, so TikTok ads wasn't that difficult to pick up. It's an extremely similar platform and it's relatively easy to understand and learn. And I also have extensive experience dropshipping in general. Last year, my dropshipping business did 6 figures in profit, and this year I'm hoping it does better. Obviously, it's going to come down to Q4 and how well sales are during that or aren't. The reason I'm telling you this is because when you're starting a new business, the last thing that you want to do is get on the hamster wheel of burning money. You'll be hard pressed to succeed that way for sure. Instead, you should look for opportunities where you can work and spend your time building something with lots of upside, but with little to no downside risk. That's why I personally started dropshipping on retail websites first, and only recently started branching out to try to test ads. Dropshipping on sites like Facebook Marketplace, Amazon, eBay, Poshmark, and others like it is literally the best e-commerce business that you can start right now. It has all the upside of a dropshipping business, but none of the downside risk of burning thousands of dollars running ads to see if products are even viable. The reason is there's already customers on these websites already looking for products. That means you really only need to spend time listing products in order to get sales, meaning the only risk is your effort, not losing lots of money. And you can have a lot of success dropshipping products on all of these websites and making sales organically. I've solely been doing this for the past 2 years roughly, and it's literally changed my life. It's not difficult or extremely time consuming either. There's software out there that will copy products from popular websites like Amazon, eBay, Walmart, Home Depot, and dozens of others, and automatically list them on these websites for you at a markup in price, so if you sell them, you'll make money. Dropshipping, specifically on retail sites like we just covered, isn't always a walk in the park, but it's extremely simple, it's a phenomenal opportunity, and you can learn it today and start making money immediately.